Hi everyone, my name is MadMatt Lugos. Welcome back to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. So last time we're exploring the graveyard here behind the chapel. We uncovered another memory that revealed Dale, Chad, and Ethan's mother, whose name's just disappeared out of my brain. Sissy or something weird? I've forgotten. But we saw Chad trying to brick Ethan up inside this Vandergrift tomb, and then Dale seems to be the one who's not really being fully controlled by the sleeper. He's a bit confused. Then Chad tried to kill his brother Dale, and Ethan's mother had to stab him to kill him and stop him. But they all seem to be looking for Ethan. Chad was the first to die, it seems. Then Ethan's brother. So yeah. The sleeper is manipulating them all to turn against Ethan because Ethan, it seems, has some sort of connection to this other plane or other part of existence. I'm gonna head down this way now. Where this might just take us back to the main house. I think this might be where I run into that voice. So yeah, it's all very fascinating. The game is extremely beautiful. I mean, it's better than a lot of games that are coming out today that are from a like a studio of this size. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've already been here. Yeah. Yep. So, we've doubled back around. If we come down this hill, we should be back at the main Vandergrift house, right? Yeah, here we go, here's the Vandergrift house. So, I think we need to head down the slope to get to the mines. Because the lift that leads down to the waterside residence is unusable. So I think this path, oh man, every sentence gets interrupted by the beautiful views in this game, man. Actually, I don't know what games this studio or this director or whatever made next. It'd be interesting to see what they made next, because the setting is just unreal, isn't it? It's just. I mean, look at this, dude. Okay, I'm guessing this is the way to the mines.
I've stepped through too many portals, been present in too many worlds simultaneously. Bits and pieces of me stay on the other side, waiting whenever I return. Bring parts of those worlds back. Do you know what ghosts are? They're sad, evicted things. Memories without homes.
Evicted. So even though Paul has some sympathy for what he sees on the other side, it's funny how, like he said there about how he leaves a piece of himself. You always hear sort of performers and talk about how they leave pieces of themselves places, fighters, boxers talk about how they leave pieces of themselves. I always remember Ian Curtis talking about that every time he used to perform on stage. Like he felt like there was a limit to how many times he could do it. He's the lead singer of Joy Division, and he had really bad epilepsy, and he felt, and he had this weird dance that he'd always do on stage, and it was like it was like a trance almost. It didn't very sort of unnatural, almost painful for him to go through, and he'd talk about how he was leaving part of himself on the stage, and he didn't know how many more times he'd be able to do it before it had, you know, claimed all of him. And you know, obviously he did end up committing suicide, but yeah. Okay, we've got a diverging path. Got a small building up ahead. Looks to be another guard post, I think. Quite a way away from where we started off. I can see text. These are the mines, it seems. Yeah, this game definitely gives you space, you know, space to reflect. You know, it's kind of empty space, but you know, I don't really have an issue with it. It's, you know, allows us time to speculate and to talk, to think. And you know, the world is just so beautiful that it doesn't really matter, you know. You know, there's no sort of physical threat to us. The game's told us that outright. Could we go up here? No. Okay, so it looks like our path is pretty clear. We need to head towards that mine entrance. It looked like it said Carter, didn't it? Could be wrong. I'll have a look up this way first. This is going up and up, so maybe need to have a look back down here. That says enter, not Carter. We've got the mines here. We've got an obvious entry point, so should perhaps explore before I go in here. Feels like a point of no return, doesn't it? I'm gonna head up the hill first and see where this leads. Don't know if there's any sort of time passing in the game. I felt like we got here in the morning time. Does this gonna double back towards the Vandergriff residence?
What do the dead have to say? You'd be surprised by how little they know. The dead can't explain what it means to be dead. They walk down stairs that disappear beneath their feet, headed for some bright glade of memory they'll never reach.
Some bright glade of memory that they'll never reach. Fascinating. Yeah, this looks like the graveyard, doesn't it? There's the chapel. So which way did you need to go to come here? These woods look pretty deep. Okay, there's no way through. Let's just double check this was leading back, and I'll probably just cut back to the mines. Alright, we're back here at this sort of collapsed mine entrance or mine shaft. It's our only way forward. Let's see. Playing quite late at night. Got a nice cup of decaf. Now going into the mines. Please. No more Wendigos, please. No monsters. I can't cope with that again. Okay, this is very atmospheric. Okay, this is the front door. We're not getting out that way. The light's still on. Strange. Okay. Gonna have to pay attention here in case I get lost, right? Nothing on this side. Lots of cave-ins it seems, which I suppose is very commonplace in these mines. Ah, there's a lift. Let's just go a bit further in here. Don't think we can go any further. Wow, look at this. Deep, deep mines. But we've only got one path forward, which is to head up the elevator, as the Americans would say. We're going down! Oh, I thought we were going up. It's probably a different elevator shaft, isn't it? To the one that led down to the water side. Yeah, it's probably a different one. Obviously. Okay, we're taking a bit of a turn into the dark here. Don't know if you guys have ever been up in a lift like this. You know, with just the one door and you can sort of see everything you're going past that. I remember a buddy of mine was working in this old building in Manchester. It used to be an old like textile factory, and it was just like a button operated lift. Like if you held the button, the lift would go, so you could stop wherever. It was kind of scary. You know, you were just so close to the mechanism. Gonna need a torch here, Paul. Okay, it's pretty linear here. Don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, that way is pretty open. It's caved in. It's caved in, so we know where we're going. Music's kicking in. Huh. Another shaft. Excuse me. pickaxes. Pickaxe rack. Empty slot. The pickaxe is somewhere in the pitch black. Great. I hope they don't use one of these things to do a jump scare on us. So it's over there in the pitch dark. Great. So we're going to have another mystery to solve down here. Huh. So it was submerged. Is there something there? A body? That's Ethan. No, it's the mother. What am I talking about? Lock broken from the outside. Victim drowned. Post-mortem. Ante-mortem. Yeah, that's Ethan's mother. Seems like she was next. Just, I suppose the question is whether she died before Ethan's brother, whose name I keep forgetting. Pickaxe was in the pitch dark. Gonna need to turn that on. Right? Can we take a full run up at this? Battering, ramming speed. Alright, let's just leave him there for a moment. Because we don't have all the clues, do we? So. Where is the pickaxe? Pickaxe is somewhere here in the dark. Oh, come on, dude. This is not what you need. Are we going to be able to pick up a torch or a lantern? Come on now. Getting a bit far away from the objective here. Like extremely far. If this warning stands, walk no further. If this warning stands, our ritual failed. If this warning stands, the seething gate remains sealed. Yeah, about that. Right, guys, I'm gonna have a rummage around for clues. I'm probably just gonna end up editing bits of this out because there's a lot of wandering in the dark, which is not very appealing to watch. Okay. We need this to light up the way. So the pickaxe has been used to get rid of all the lights, it seems. Let's see what we need to complete this clue. There's one. That's it? It was just one? Okay, so we've got Dale with the pickaxe, Dale at the switch. Okay, so it looks like they entered, so this seems like it's number one. Yeah, we're gonna try and escape in this thing. Perhaps so they came in. When did they go in the lift? Did he drown her? It looked like he drowned her, right? So he probably shut her in there, sent that down. Got the pickaxe. He doesn't have the pickaxe there, but wouldn't he have needed it to break that off? I think that's perhaps number 2. That's 3. That's 4, and that's 5. So they came in.
He probably ran. Well, why wouldn't he? Why would he be here? Shit. That was probably a raccoon.
No, I don't think it was.
He's just a kid. He didn't disturb anything. He just found a room in an old house. That's it!
Oh boy, is the price. I'm going up there. The sleeper must not sleep. He can't get away. It's the sleeper's time to awake.
Missy, listen to yourself.
No, I see clearly. The sleeper breathes inside me.
You're sick. We all are.
Dale, what are you doing?
Snaps off the lock.
Dale! Dale, what is this? The sleeper must wake up! The sleeper must...
Where's Mom? I thought I heard her voice.
She's, still looking for you. You need to leave. Go through there.
Through that water? It kind of looks like it's boiling.
No, it's just a simple chemical reaction. It's not actually boiling.
Mom! Mom! Where are you?
Deal with your brothers. Go, now.
Okay.
He didn't kill his wife. She was no longer who she once was. Neither was he. Something was using all this pain and death. Something was becoming stronger.
Maybe with each death the sleeper becomes stronger, maybe. Okay, so I'm unsure where to go because we've got two options, right? We can go straight on, or we can go to that like cursed sounding place. Enter. Dude, come on. What? Okay. Okay, now it's working. So our options, we've got this path to the left. But it said to not go to go there, didn't it? It's a fog wall. It's a boss. So we can't go in here, obviously. Why can we go in there? Is that not boiling water? Oh, it's stick. Huh. Gonna have to make a decision as to whether I go down that other path or if I head through here. Yeah, I'm really unsure. Felt pretty like a pretty stern warning, right? But are we going to get another chance to come down here? I mean, feels kind of stupid, right? Well, as the game said, there's no threats of dying, so I can just kind of disregard this warning sign, right? I don't know. Just purely based on the fact that there's no enemies and no threat of death to Mr. Prospero, I think I'm just gonna head in, man. This could be extremely silly to do, but the seething gate remains sealed. Okay, we're getting a bit of shrine ritual vibes now with all these candles, creepy music. I'm out of here. That put the wind right up me then, guys. What? Is that an illusion? Okay, I'm on edge. I am completely prepared to run. There are no enemies in this game, Matt. It's okay. We have a map. If we're there, we just came in this way. So if we want to get to that big opening, we need to turn right, and then there's a room there. Nope. No, no, no. Will you leave me alone, sir? Okay, seems like an illusion, but I don't appreciate it. So on the left should be the entrance to this room. Is that Dale? Oh man, that writing on the top is glowing. He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange aeons cannot die. We open the gate of old. Its guardian's eyes have long grown cold. The name of our God, our truth, our key. He is that which is, which should not be. So, some sort of deity or someone they're worshipping, yeah? Oh my god, it's like a Stargate. Holy smokes, dude. This kind of feels like an endgame kind of bit, doesn't it? buddy. Okay. What's he stood on? He stood on a Z. Follow the Zs? I can't follow the Zs. So if we look at the Stargate, that's what I'm going to call it. The first one on the left. Doesn't seem to make any difference, does it? What are you doing? I don't have the knowledge to do this, do I? Yeah, this feels like the end game, doesn't it? I really don't have the knowledge to do this, unless it's a puzzle I'm just missing. So I clearly need to activate Mr. Zombie Face here. Ooh, I think we need to head back up, don't you? Unless there were clues in the rest of the maze. I'll just have a little wander around the rest of the old labyrinth. See if that triggers any more of these ghosts. Just gonna have a little mooch about. If it's fruitless, then. Okay, so we got another body. Okay, we need to trigger all of these then. Stop it. Away with you. Looks like there's 4, doesn't it? So what my hunch is, it seems like there's 4 points on there when you inspect the bodies. Okay, my guess is that's it. So there should be 4 dudes stood up here. Oh, but there's 5 things. Really? So we got Z, Z, backwards E. Hang on. So it should go Z, Z, 3, weird one. There's only one Z. I must be missing something, man. Oh, the outlines. That's a square, that's a circle, that's a diamond, that's a six-pointed star. So we can't see, so it must just mean the middle one, so that means there's 6. So we've got a triangle, square, circle, star, diamond. I don't know what the top one is. So I think I'm just missing 1, right? I could probably just guess my way through that. I'm missing a triangle. So we're missing the first symbol. Oh, we can move the top one. The top one's a triangle as well. Okay, I need to go and find the other ones. I'll be right back. Oh my god! Oh, you evil game, you told me that couldn't happen. Do I have to start the whole puzzle again? Okay guys, I can't find any more of the bodies, but on the note here we've got 2 symbols. We've got like a 6 and an M. So they might be, the left one might be the bottom and the right one might be the top. So a 6 and an M. Let's see, I just got jump scared. Where's the M? Right. 6 and an M. Z on the square, Z on the circle. Weird one on the star, 3 on the diamond. This better be right. Not you. You. Z. Z. Oh. Oh no. I thought that was right. Has to be right. There's no more bodies, man. I searched that labyrinth like 3-4 times, dude. Squares are Z. Circles are Z. Diamonds are 3. Yeah, that one's right. There's nothing else that looks like a 6, is there? Unless it's the other way around. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's a tentacle. I don't know what to do. This is Jurassic Park. I'm at a loss. What do you want from me? This game is unreal, man. The Curse of the Sea Thing. The Enochian Necronomicon. The Acronian Necronomicon. The iron ore miners had finally found it. But not all of them wanted to perform its ritual and summon the sea thing Ignaya. One miner realised the ritual would unleash Ignaya's flood upon this world, so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with shards of magic down. Ignaya, in response, cursed the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent others summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever.
Ethan, I told you to stay out. God damn it. Look, it's dangerous in here. I'll read your story later. Okay? And, please don't tell your mother I'm in here. All right? Okay, now, you go. Get back home.
United States Patent and Trademark Office request for clarification. Dear Mr. Carter, the United States Patent and Trademark Office has received your January 27th, 1973 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent was rejected by this office. As we explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have on record from you more than 4 dozen requested patents submitted in the last 16 months. None has been successful and all have been met with challenges by you, Mr. Carter. We would like to consider this matter and future matters administratively closed. Yours sincerely, James Mackey, Administrative Director. A patent for what? Dale, get your shit out of our basement. Bring it to the goddamn dump. I'm so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I'm not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it, Missy. And she seems pretty hideous, doesn't she? I don't really know where I am. Oh, we're back at the top. That's useful. Okay, man. Guys, right, that was crazy. That was crazy. Like, it's so weird. We're just like skirting on the borders of you know, what I don't know is going to be real or supernatural, or what's crossing into this realm, or what is firmly on the other side, what's part of a story. Yeah, it's fascinating. That was crazy. That like gate, that like Stargate almost. awesome, man. So I've got so it's all probably just coming from Ethan's imagination, but yeah, awe-inspiring. So yeah, we learned about Missy's death. Dale's kind of weirdly seems on Ethan's side, but he might be doing it. He still doesn't really seem like he knows what's going on. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Jump scares and tension aplenty in the mines. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you back down in the mines.